So I'm repairing a Sears Kenmore HE5 dryer. This is a control board that I've removed, and there are many videos online about the problems when you get the code F01. If you open it, you'll see, just like it says, this board fits in actually like this. And you see the burn spot, which is an overcurrent that actually blew out some circuit board traces and solder, and that needs to be repaired with an external wire. So I'm cleaning out the controller board housing here with a little isopropyl alcohol. Not really necessary, but since I'm in here, I'll get it cleaned up. So this is a controller board I removed, and I'm preparing to clean off the damage there, the solder, when that solder board, that circuit board trace vaporized. I hooked up a wrist strap to the ground connection on the board just to make sure I don't statically zap it. And I'll use a little isopropyl alcohol and some very fine sandpaper to clean this up. So here's a cleaned up controller board, and you can see where the actual trace here has melted and burned up, and I cleaned off all the material there, and now I'm ready to solder a wire there. So here I've made a little piece of wire, and I'm ready to use a soldering iron to put a little solder called tinning on each of the ends of the wire. So I'm soldering a little jumper wire across from the two terminals now. You can see this is a jumper wire that'll replace a burned out trace. So I'm reinstalling the board back in its case now. So I've reassembled the board and put it back into this metal holder here in the case, and there's a screw here that attaches it down, and then we'll plug in the connections. So I took a photograph and also drew a picture of all the connections, and now I'm reconnecting those to the board. So now I'm putting the top panel back on, and we'll see if it works. Well, it's all back in place. We'll turn it on and see if we get the dreaded F01 code. It works! Yay! Save $500.